Well, hello, fellow Patriots, and welcome back to the Patriot Dad channel, where we can discuss current events and modern issues, all while keeping it as real as possible. Today, we're returning for part 2 of Dax's Bible trilogy, the Book of Revelations. I look forward to this song and the last in this trilogy, but let's get the song pulled up. I've got the lyrics. Let's get going. Patriots, a lot of you have been asking about the Second Amendment acrylic print that sits behind me in all of my videos. The rogue dermatologist, Dr. Yuval Bibi, and myself have collaborated to bring you a limited time offer. Head on over to epidermalexpressions.com. Under America's First, go to Constitutional Eye Chart, scroll down to the rolled poster. As you can see, this rolled poster normally retails for $20. Go ahead and add one of those to your cart, go to checkout, enter the code PDPoster, and the first 50 Patriots can claim their own 9x11 rolled poster. Just covers shipping and handling. So follow the link down in the description below and act fast before this deal is over.
These pills are meant to help you sleep, but always keep me wide awake.
I can't sleep. I keep thinking about this. What if, with everything that's going on, the world really is coming to an end? Then what?
What if it isn't a lie? What if we make it to heaven and don't get inside? What if we get to the gates and see God on the other side and he looks us in our face and says our whole lives we've wasted time? What if we can't go back? What if we can't redo this life and get one second chance? What if our future happiness is memories of our past while we burn forever haunted by the devil's laughs?
Oh, that's a good clean start. What if? Now, you know, in movies, they always talk about how hell is this burning pit of fire where you're getting poked by pitchforks all day. I don't think that's probably what it really is. It looks good on film and all that nonsense, but I think to me, it would make more sense that you're just going to be eternally separated from God. You will never experience the wonders of heaven. It is just nothing. You will lose that connection. To me, that's much more hellish than just pain or suffering and what really is all that stuff. I don't know. But what if you couldn't go back? I mean, you can't. Time to us is linear, so you can't go back. You can't replay. You can't start over at the menu and try again. Life's not a video game. You should live every day with purpose. Then you can avoid that worry or those thoughts. Live a good life of purpose. The best way I can think of to fight that. So let's go back a couple of seconds.
Our past while we burn forever haunted by the devil's laughs. Why do we push them away? And why do the ones we work to keep never actually stay? Why do we focus on tomorrow and forget about today and smile in everybody's face and try and act like we're okay? Why do we live this way? Why do we hate? Why do we fight? Why do we act like there's time and got more than one life? Why? Answer me. Why? Why? Why?
I mean, that kind of goes back to what we just talked about. Life's not a video game. Kind of a reference there, right? Why do we act like we have more than one life? We don't. Also, the line, why do we focus on tomorrow and forget about today? That's a good line. I don't know. We do spend a lot of time worrying about tomorrow and not taking care of today, though. That's for sure. I fall victim to this all the time. I do a lot of long-term planning, and I tend to make a lot of sacrifices for today. Some of those sacrifices is probably how I ended up in a divorce. Again, because this is now number 2. I tend to focus on the long term. Is that a flaw? Probably. Is this something I should probably work on? Maybe, but I do need to work every day. Like it may be my last. And you need to work every day to make progress. I mean, that's important. Don't stagnate. Don't think good enough is good enough, because it ain't.
Why? I'm older and looking for truth. I'm holding my faith in my hand, but the pain in this world has been shaking it loose. I used to have so much to gain. Now I have so much to lose. They say I'm crazy for looking for answers. I say they're crazy for not getting proof. Vision is blurred. I'm over concerned. I'm looking to God to see if life with him is something I've earned. The devil's been watching. He's trying to recruit. He's been waiting at every turn. I'm driving this life on the highway to hell, but I won't burn. Fuck. We know the difference. We know what is wrong and we know what is right. But Satan is most of your people are losing the fight. So what if we fail? What if we can't escape his lies? What if we can't change? What if he still controls our minds? Where do we run? Where do we go? Who do we talk to? We look around and everyone we see is lost too. What if life is just some test that we all do? What if you were busy when we called you?
Oof. It's a rough question. I don't think he's ever busy when we call. I think that the way that we want him to solve our problems may not be the right way to solve our problems. Maybe we're supposed to go through some of the trials and tribulations we do to prepare us for something greater. And if we didn't go through that suffering now, we might not make the choices in the future that take us down that road. I do wonder sometimes with my children now, going through this divorce, that what am I being prepared for? What greatness am I supposed to achieve that I would not have otherwise chosen if I was still comfortable in my marriage? You know, one thing that I always thought about was I need to start looking at running for an office, whether it's local or not local, but I need to do something to stand up and make a change in this world, especially when I see so many things going badly. But my ex didn't want to be involved in politics. But you know what? She's not there to stop me anymore. So maybe going through this is setting me up so that I can make that decision here soon. I don't know, but I do feel called to serve. But I think one of the things that we need to do the most is talk to each other and be genuine with each other. This whole putting on a fake mask and your Sunday best and pretending like nothing's ever wrong is just isolating people. People think they're the only ones suffering, but I guarantee you, if you ask a question or you share a story, that you will not be the only one in that room that is dealing with that issue. I encourage you, in fact, to share openly. Don't worry about how it might make you look. You might help somebody else. Just be open with each other and be genuine. It's the best thing we can do. Let's keep going.
It's just some test that we all do. What if you were busy when we called you?
Oof.
Where are your parents?
I'm tired.
Come on, let's go. I got you. I got you. What if hell's on earth? What if being born is dying and dying's birth? Would that mean life's not God's gift, but the devil's curse? And to live was to be evil because its words reversed? What if the devil entered a pastor and he led a church? What if we looked for the truth but didn't know where to search? What if the books they said to read have never been your words? What if we chose to follow you but we still had that urge? Will you forgive us for our sins and let us in your world? God, we
You know, what's interesting. I was just thinking about that line that he just said, that what if being born is dying and dying is birth? I mean, it kind of is, isn't it? The moment you are born, you are starting to die. However, if you are saved in death, you're born into eternity. So isn't that kind of the way it is? I don't see that as the devil's curse. Now, can a pastor be possessed by a demon or the devil and lead a church? Yeah, we've seen what some of these churches are doing. And it's a huge turnoff for the general public. When you see priests being hidden and shuffled around to hide what they're doing to children, that just hurts your soul to think about. And what is that portraying to the world about Christianity? Is that saying that believing in God is a good thing? It's not. It really isn't. So can the devil possess a priest and lead a church? Yes. And we need to call it when we see it, and we need to purge those things. It's our responsibility.
We still had that urge. Will you forgive us for our sins and let us in your world? God, we at the gates. We couldn't see, hear, and touch you, but we had faith. We know we messed up, we human, and we make mistakes. So we just begging we get in and that you'll have grace. God, what if we didn't mean it? What if the place we grew up forgot to teach us? What if we never even got the chance to go and seek it? Then what? Then what?
Dear family, we're in scary times. Nobody has the answers. Just make sure you spread love and believe. My name is Dex.
Ooh. To be continued, folks. That was also a really good song with a lot of very good questions, just like the first installment. But yeah, what happens if you never are taught? What happens if you never get that chance? It's hard to say. As somebody at my work would say, it's hard to know without knowing, or hard to say without knowing. But I would like to think that if you are not old enough or cannot perceive the ability to make that choice, such as innocent children, I would think that they are saved. I would hope they're saved because I would like to meet my late son again. That song just makes you think a lot. And it hits me a little bit different because I did lose my son back in 2004. Sometimes thinking too about what could have been, but it doesn't really help anything. I just hope to see him again in heaven, and I believe that I will. But thank you to those of you that made it to the end of the video. I greatly appreciate those of you that stick with me in these. If you enjoyed it, please like the video and leave a comment below. If you enjoyed this reaction and want to see more reactions like this on the channel, please make sure to subscribe and to click the little bell icon so that you can be notified when I upload additional content. Share the video with your friends and family. And if you guys have any recommendations for a future reaction video or topic that you want to see on the channel, please leave it in a comment below, as the majority of the reactions on this channel come from viewers just like you. Thank you very much. I look forward to the final installment, Child of God. So we'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. God bless, and bye for now. Go ahead and check out one of the links on the screen now to either subscribe to the channel and see the rest of the videos of the channel, or one of the carefully selected videos that you may wish to see that YouTube has used its algorithm to select for you.